tonight for 3 of these cadets. 3 of the cadets that you see standing over to my right, your left, they will receive their badge tonight. They will be pinned with their badge. They have earned their right to wear the Sheriff's Office Explorer badge after this 8-week training program. The cadets that you see with the badges on already are cadets that have been here for a year, 2, 3, 4 years or more, and they have already earned their badge, and they're also in the rank structure. First off, to the very beginning is Cadet Advisor Crane. Then we have Major Simowitz, we have Captain Sherman, we have Lieutenant Burns, we have Master Sergeant Whoop, who is present with us tonight. We also have several more cadets that couldn't be here because of conflicting interest, vacations, things like that. And one who had a seizure, so he's ill and is unable to be with us tonight. On top of these special awards that we have tonight, I have some very special guests here in the audience who is going to come up and help us present these awards. I have Roger and Deborah Rice here. They're the parents of Roger Rice, was one of our deputies who was killed in the line of duty here at the Sheriff's Office in 2011. And one of our awards tonight will be presented by them. We also have another award tonight that will be presented for another deputy that was killed here in the line of duty by the name of Joseph Scott Foyles. I wasn't able to get in touch with his family to be here tonight to present this award, but this award will be presented to one of our explorers tonight. We also, every year at a banquet, we give an Explorer of the Year. Because I have a child and Lieutenant Wooten has a child in the program, we do not pick awards ourselves. We let the other advisors vote on the awards and who gets what awards, and that's what we go with. So we kind of recuse ourselves from that, from the vote, to make it fair. One of the detention deputies, Rogers, who's not here with us tonight, him, Sergeant Timmons, and a few other of our advisors picked these awards. And they've also earned ribbons. When they earn certain accommodations, they earn ribbons that they wear on their uniform. And tonight, when each cadet receives their ribbons, I'll tell you what the ribbons are that they have earned with this 8-week training program, and they'll also receive their ribbons. Also in the audience that we're going to have is Major Chris Hudson, our major over our detention center, the jail division. He will be here as well as presenting the awards with myself and Lieutenant Wooten, and also Sheriff Chastain is here. Sheriff Chastain will be doing the pinning ceremony on the badge of the cadets who are receiving their badge. And it'll be a privilege for them to receive their badge from the sheriff, same way I received mine from the sheriff. But without any further ado, if the major and the sheriff would come forward, please. We'll go ahead and start our pinning ceremony of the badges. Close intervals, dress right, dress. Ready, front. First person to receive their badge tonight is Tyler Kirby.
Oh.
The second cadet to receive his badge, Marshall Wilbanks. The next cadet to receive his badge is Logan Pugh. Let's give these three cadets a round of applause. All right, the next thing that we're gonna get out is gonna be the accommodation ribbons that they have earned. The first recipient of his ribbons, all the cadets in the training program for the 8 weeks earned the law enforcement training ribbon, which is a 40-hour, they have to accumulate 40 hours in certain type of law enforcement training that they receive through their 8-week program. The drug abuse prevention, which is also in their 8-week training program, and the crime prevention, which is also in their 8-week program. The first recipient of his ribbons is Marshall Wilbanks.
Sit down.
The second cadet is Tyler Kirby, who also received law enforcement training, drug abuse prevention, and crime prevention. Now, the third cadet will be Cadet Advisor Crane. Some of these are his old ribbons, his new ribbons are just added on, so if it looks like he's got more, it's because he's been in the program for longer. But he is receiving his law enforcement training, his emergency preparedness, because he is also a firefighter and first responder, and his tenure for being in the program for a year continuous. The next cadet is going to be Logan Pugh for law enforcement training, drug abuse prevention, and crime prevention. And also, every cadet standing before you earned community service, excuse me, community service ribbon, which they'll receive at a later date. The next cadet will be Cadet Major Corey Simowitz. Corey received law enforcement training, emergency preparedness, and tenure. And Corey Simowitz also receives perfect attendance. He is the only Explorer cadet who has not missed a meeting in 1 full year. Next cadet is Cadet Lieutenant Amanda Burns. She received law enforcement training, crime prevention, drug awareness prevention, and tenure. The next cadet is Cadet Master Sergeant Johnny Wooten III, or AKA Bubba, as we call him. Bubba receives law enforcement training, crime prevention, drug awareness prevention, and his tenure ribbon. This is his first tenure ribbon. The next cadet is Cadet Captain Natasha Sherman. Cadet Sherman received law enforcement training, tenure, crime prevention, and drug abuse prevention. We have a few special awards that we want to give out first, and once we give out these awards, we'll graduate the class with their graduation certificates. The first award that we want to give out is going to be presented to Zaxby's of Lawrence. Zaxby's has helped us raise money for the end of the year. The end of the month, we're actually taking a trip to Washington, D.C. And our goal when we started was for the cadets to raise as much money as they could so they would have to pay out of pocket, they would not have to pay anything out of pocket to be able to go on this trip. And these kids have surpassed their goal by almost $1,000. So they did a really wonderful job. And thanks to Zaxby's has been letting us come up on their share night, let us hold a car wash. Stan lets us invade his place up there, and we set up and we go to town. And you know, folks in the community has been so generous to donate and take their time and give their money to make sure that our program succeeds and that our cadets get to go on this trip. And for what, I'd like to call Stan up. Zaxby's, we have a plaque that we want to present to Zaxby's of Lawrence from the Lawrence County Sheriff's Office Explorer Post for your contribution, the continuous contribution to the Lawrence County Sheriff's Office Explorer Program.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
And I'd just like to say that Zaxby's loves the opportunity to partner with the Sheriff's Office. Their goals and their, we're Christ-focused, and there's anything that we can do for you guys, we're here for you whatsoever, okay? And we just appreciate the support.
Thank you. The next two awards I want to mention, our recipients cannot be here tonight due to scheduling conflict, but this one is presented to Ken Porter of Benchmark. He donated to the Explorer program. He gave us a very large contribution to start us off to ensure that the kids could go to Washington, D.C. He opened up his checkbook and his heart, and he gave to the program. He used to be a deputy sheriff with us, and he was around when we started the program in 2001. So we have a plaque for him as well, and he could not be here. Also, the next person is Michael Douglas. Michael Douglas is a state constable. He is originally from the Hickory Tavern area of Lawrence. Michael Douglas and his family gave a personal donation of $2,000 to the Sheriff's Office Explorer program to help push them over their limits so that they could be able to go on this trip. I asked them if it would be okay if we recognized them here tonight, even though in their absence, and they said that was fine. But if we could, even though they're not here, I'd like to give them a round of applause. This next award that we're going to be giving out, if Tasha would have looked in her packet when she received her ribbons a while ago, every year one cadet from the Explorer Post gets picked as Explorer of the Year, and this year the voting from the other advisors voted, and I'd like to call Cadet Captain Tasha Sherman front center. Congratulations, you were picked as Cadet of the Year by the advisors. Your ribbon should be in your packet. It's the blue ribbon with the gold E on it. Also, Explorer Post 2008. Joseph Scott Coyle, Law Enforcement Explorer Aptitude Award. A little history on Scott Coyle, deputy here at the Sheriff's Office. Said I wasn't gonna cry. But Scott worked for me on my shift. And we were pretty close. But Scott was also an advisor for the Explorer Post. And I'm sorry. He was killed in the line of duty in an automobile accident. So every year since he was killed in 2003, we named this Aptitude Award after him. And basically what aptitude is a cadet who goes above and beyond. They're outgoing, improves over the years that they've been in the Explorer program, and they just have their whole heart and soul in exploring, and they genuinely care about the program. And this year, this award is presented to Johnny Leland Wooten III, aka Bubba. I'm gonna let his dad get it since Scott's family could not be here tonight. Master Sergeant Wooten, front center. Sorry. Is going to be presented by the parents of Deputy Roger Dale Rice Jr. This is the first year that this award is going to be given, but it will be continued to be given every year after this. Deputy Rice was a deputy here at the Sheriff's Office. He started his career in the detention center, worked his way up to uniform patrol. In July 2011, he was killed in the line of duty. So from this day forward, this award will be named after him. It is the Lawrence County Sheriff's Office Explorer Post 2008 Deputy Roger Dale Rice Jr. Distinguished Cadet Award. This award goes to the cadet that has the basically best all around performance in Explorers. Their attitude, everything is about exploring, whether it's firefighting exploring, whether it's law enforcement exploring, whether it's medical exploring, but in the field of exploring. To present this award, I would like to call up Roger's parents and have them present this award in his honor. Recipient of this year's first ever Deputy Roger Dale Rice Jr. Distinguished Cadet Award was voted on by the Explorer staff with the exclusion of myself. It goes to Cadet Advisor Timothy Randall Crane. Now the part that the last ones are looking forward to, I guess. What we're going to do now is we're going to give the graduating certificates for the class. The first ever Lawrence County Sheriff's Office 8-week Law Enforcement Explorer 8-week basic law training class. Natasha Sherman. Corey Simowitz. Logan Pugh. Johnny Wooten III. Timothy Randall Crane. Tyler Kirby. Marshall Wilbanks. Now, for our next part of this, Cadet Advisor, graduate your class.
Cadets, fall out.
Sorry,